of 10K 1-day virtual events workshop. So it's going to be an air meet after Kimberly has finished her masterclass talk. We're going to cut off the live stream and we're going to go hang out in the lounge and we're going to ask her questions, like a bunch of questions. And the only way you can do that is if you're in air meet with us. So join us live tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time. Kimberly Crow is going to speak on how she created her workshop. Okay, so I'm going to stop that. And I'm going to go back to Bill Hauser and David Shands and my notes for creating events. So Bill says every successful event must come with a movement. Like you got to get people involved. They got to want to be involved. So if you want to sell millions of dollars through events, you have to have a movement. The best way to get started is to ask yourself, what's related to my area of competency do I want to create a movement about? So the Virtual Summiters Mastermind Group is all about being a linchpin, using your reticular activating system for yourself and others. So, and yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. And I'm finally realizing that for myself, that I can ask for help. When you join the Virtual Summiters Mastermind Group, you realize you don't have to work by yourself. You don't have to be a team of one. There are people out there willing to help you. If they don't have the time, energy, and willingness to physically get in there with you, I guarantee you they have the knowledge to point you where to go, point you to some free resources if you need. Okay, so so my movement would be about coming together and being a linchpin for your fellow event producers. Okay, create movements that happen to be events. So every time you create an event, it will be a movement. Every time you want to create a movement, it would just happen to be an event. Once it's a movement, people are emotionally bought in. So hopefully, if you know anything about me, I'm all about research. I can't help it. Best bloodhound in human form you'll ever meet. I want you to know that if you need help with something, I can help you find it. If I can't physically help you do it myself, I can tell you where to go. Okay, so celebrity speakers bring in registrants, and you should pay your speakers. Are you there yet? Are you friends with anybody in your industry that's well known? Are you friends with anyone in your industry that has 10,000 or more followers? Are you friends with anyone in your industry that has over a 50% open email rate? Are you friends with anyone in your industry that has over a 5% click-through rate? I don't know anybody has that high of a click-through rate, but I myself do have over a 50% open rate in email. So yay. Okay. Shout yourself out. Let me know in the comments if you have over a 50% open rate in your emails, because inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so until you get money to pay for speakers, yeah, and it doesn't hurt to ask. It says, hey, this isn't exposure money because there's no such thing, but I would really like for my audience to get to know you better. Okay, so until you get money for speakers, the theme of the event will also get people to register. So you got to have a really good theme. And he speaks more about this a little later. So I'm not sure if I have a theme. It's just leveling up. What in your business are you missing? Therefore, I have 5 tracks. Getting your virtual event business together, pre-event, during the event, post-event, and event tech. I don't want you to have to start from the beginning. if you've ever been to an event where they're supposed to help you with your virtual event business and they make you start from the beginning and you just don't want to, that's why we have 5 tracks. You don't have to. Please move to the trainer that will help you move forward in your business. Okay, so let's see. Right away, let people know what they're going to get from being an attendee at your event. Show people that they will make back 20 times their time investment with you being at your event. So, like I said earlier, I really enjoy Blueberry and the virtual event on virtual events. I've gone twice. My favorite thing about attending the virtual event on virtual event is this this book they gave me, this workbook that they gave me. I love that it came through the mail. They gave me this giant box of things, but it's this book that I wanted and I use. Everything else that came in a box, it's like, ah. So that event was 3 days and it was like 8 to 12 hours. I sat through that first time, the whole 8 to 12 hours. That second time, I did not. But I still love them. I still watch their, I'm still in their Facebook group. I'm still part of their group where they have their, what's it called, webinars. I still hang out with them there, but I can't do the 3 days, 8 to 12 hours. I felt like I learned a lot. I love that I got 2 workbooks and they gave me an option to print out a workbook so I can have as many as I want and redo it as many times as I want. I love that I have access to replays. Let's see, but did I get 20 times my investment back of time? I'm not sure. I mean, I love their profit pyramid. I use their profit pyramid. But I am not sure 20 times my time investment. It's like I really like going to Disney. I really like going to Universal. I really like going to SeaWorld. But from South Carolina to Florida, that's a 12-hour drive. Or from Spartanburg to Orlando is a 12-hour drive. I don't want to do that anymore. I had a really good time. Don't want to do it anymore. So what can you do to have your attendees, your guests, get back 20 times their time investments? Like I said, I really enjoyed hanging out with Blueberry. I enjoyed everything about hanging out in Florida. I don't want to make that drive again, and I don't want to sit through another 3 days of 12 hours. But I really enjoyed myself. So I'm thinking for my event, like I said, I have 5 tracks, 5 categories. You don't have to sit there. It's in air meet. You can literally get up and walk out of a training if it's not suited for you. And I'm sure they will be. Like I said, I really thoroughly enjoyed hanging out with Blueberry and my time in Florida. So I know you will. But the option of getting up, moving to another session, or just hanging out in the lounge or the fluid spaces because things are open. You get to decide your own path. You get to decide, are you going to learn this topic that you chose to learn, or are you just going to network and hang out in the lounge? So I think that's a really good selling proposition. I really want to have my own workbook because, like I said, that was my favorite thing that I received from Blueberry. Okay, so landing pages. Oh, I gotta tell you a quick story. So I got a DM in Facebook, and they were asking me to attend their event, and there was a Zoom link, but there was no date and time. And I just assumed if I clicked the link, there would be a Zoom registration page and it would tell me the date and time and when the event would start. It didn't do that. So I closed it and I found the person's name and I did a search in Facebook and it brought me to their event page. And again, it didn't have a date and time. So I went back to the DMs and I clicked on that link, and sure enough, it was happening right there and then. And I told them the reason why I was late because there was no date and time. I didn't know when it started. And they said, it's okay, you're here now. I was like, okay. And they asked me what I did. And I told them I'm a virtual event strategist. And they asked me, what's all that entailed? And one of the things I told them that I help with landing pages. So they said, I don't need that. I was like, okay. And I was like, but your landing page and your message didn't have a date and time. You probably would have more people here if you had a date and time, which is actually one of the most important things on your landing page. It's actually one of the most important things in your emails if you're hosting an event. But definitely if you have a landing page, you're going to have more than one. It's going to be literally everywhere you are. So if you're on Facebook, however many Facebook groups you have, however many Facebook pages you have, how many personal Facebook pages you have, that's where your landing page should be. And it should answer who, what, when, where, and the time. Your description should have the why. So it's not just one landing page that you're working with. Everywhere you are, literally everywhere you are on social, that's where your landing page will be. You'll have a date and time, your event name, and your one link will be to that event. Okay, so this is what Bill says about landing page. Landing page for the event. Alert. If you miss this event, you will miss, let me start over because I wrote it really big because he yelled this. Alert. If you miss this event, you will miss the event you are missed. My written English seems to be terrible. That you will miss, you are costing yourself $2 million. If you miss this event, you are costing yourself $2 million. This event has to be urgent and it has to promise something. This says this is a true sale. It's not the cost of the ticket price. The true sale is not the cost of the ticket price. It is the cost of the time they will spend with you. I guess because they could be doing something else. They could be doing something else that could be bringing them money. So when you're with me, yes, when you're with me on January 19th and 20th, and you're picking your trainers, train you to help you level up your virtual event business, you will make some money. You can't help but make money because what's the saying? You're the average of the 5 people you're around the most. So this event's going to be 6 hours. You get to choose the hours you want to be there. You get to choose the trainers you're going to be with. So find what you need to level up on. Do you need to know about business taxes? Do you need to know how you can take a vacation? Do you need to know about event contracts? Do you need to know about event engagement? Do you need to know what to do with your event content after you have finished your event? You're going to find trainers to teach you about those things. Okay, so yeah, 6 hours, 6 speakers a day per track. I'm sorry, 30 speakers a day, 6 speakers per track per day, because it's a 2-day event. Okay. The framing of your event must be how your guests will get a great return on being a part of your event. I do want to know how to take vacations. I do want to know how to, you know what? I got sick. I needed to be out for like a week. My shows were on autopilot. So I do a Tuesday show. That's Tuesday with Erica Bates. You know what? I just said the name of my show wrong. It's Erica Bates with One Stream Live. all we talk about is live streaming. Thursdays, talk virtual. All we do is talk about virtual events and some nice no-code automation tools. We also do that on Tuesday show. Fridays, we host the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind Group. And the first Fridays, we have a master class. And I already told you that Kimberly Crow is coming tomorrow, and I hope that you'll be there. So you should have a good takeaway. Your attendees, your guests should have a great takeaway from your event. Like I said, love this book. You can't see it because my background's on, but I love this book. And that's my favorite takeaway from the virtual event on virtual event is that I got to have this book. I got to download that book, and I got to have the physical copy mailed to me. So whoops. You know, I'm trying to see my OneStream Live Unichat, but I keep pushing buttons that aren't the right buttons. I hate when that happens. So you can't see it, but I'm in my OneStream Live dashboard right now, and I'm searching for the button for the unified chat. Okay, I got it. Yay. It's asking me, I don't have any scheduled streams yet, and I need to schedule a stream. I didn't want that anyway. I wanted the unified chat. I guess it's not going to tell me, or I just don't remember how to use it. Yeah, it's asking me to schedule a stream. I'm not going to do that because I'm already literally live. Oh, maybe I can pick my RTMP source. Nope. Live spaces. I don't have that set up. Previous chat history. Nope. Okay. So I guess I have to go through with my phone. I hate that I'm breaking up the flow here, but I want to know if you guys are talking to me because I usually ignore the chat because I'm so busy talking about the things I'm talking about. Okay, so back to what I was doing in Zoom and back to my notes from Bill Hauser. Okay, you got to know how your attendees, your guests will get a return on being a part of your event. So I'm going to ask you to spend 6 hours a day with me, with all these people whom I think are brilliant. That's another benefit of being a part of the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind Group. You won't hang out with people who are less than brilliant. I swear to you, everybody in that mastermind group are brilliant, and they're going to help you level up. Okay. Oh, and if you're already a member of the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind Group, you get to attend for free because that's how we roll. Okay. So show social proof in the beginning. You got anybody who can vouch for you? You got anybody who can say, hey, I hung out with the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind Group, and yes, everybody in there is brilliant. Anything that you do you have a weekly live show? Do you put out weekly blog posts? Are you present and accounted for in any of your social media groups or social media platforms that anyone can say, hey, I know Erica Bates, it's brilliant. Something like that. Urgency, which should be in the theme of the event. FOMO, fear of missing out. Can you say anything about your event that will create the fear of missing out? 2023 is coming. This event is in 2023, first quarter. We want you to hit the ground running with your virtual event business. No, virtual events are not going away. You know why? Because we're doing it right now. Yes, this counts as a live stream, but it is also an event. It's an online event where you come here and we talk about virtual events. We talk about live streaming. We talk about the tools you need and you can use to further your virtual event business. We talk with other fellow virtual event producers who can help you keep moving forward. Because if you're not moving forward, you're staying still, you're staying stagnant, and might just wither away. Okay, so show authority quickly. Social proof is authority. Testimonials, pictures of you with other people, with other brilliant people in your niche, in your field, in your subject matter, in your industry. And tell them why clearly. Why should you join this event? Well, my reason is because you're going to be with brilliant people who's going to help you level up your virtual event business. And if you can level up your virtual event business, that's more money for you. That's more money that you can hire people. And when you can hire people, you're helping the economy. Why not? Okay, so then you're going to make a two-way promise. Number one, I'm going to deliver XYZ value to you. So the value that I'm going to deliver, I have so far, you know what? I need to bring this up. I need to bring up my Hey Summit page and tell you who's going to be a part of this event so far. And I actually need to publish it. So let's see, let me come to my events, view all events. And yes, I know you can't see this. I'm trying to bring it up so you can see it. Let's see, manage events. I'm just pushing buttons in my Hey Summit page. I'm going to manage and I'm going to preview event. Now I'm going to come back to Zoom and I'm going to share my screen. Share. There it is. Okay, so here we are in the Hey Summit page. I'm trying to move. It said I was muted. I don't know how I got muted. But anyway, he was amazing. He spoke a lot about event engagement and the things you can do. And he gets you to participate. That's what I love about it. Colleen Hammond, she helps you build your business. And she's amazing. Patrick Jackman, founder, CEO of the Jackman Group. He talks to you about training your team. Elle Kersey, she's going to talk to us about why you should have your own Roku channel. So when you host events, another upsell for the people you host events for is to put that content on a Roku channel. Jimmy Newsom, he's going to talk to us about lead magnets. What's the most converting lead magnet? Where to put your lead magnets? He's also going to talk to us about creating partnerships. So Rachel Spiewak, she's one of my favorite community managers. Right up there with Edmund Amoye. So she's going to talk to us about creating a Facebook group and how that same strategies can work with other groups. Doc Williams, he's going to talk to us about goal setting for your business, writing out your whole year plan in an hour. Yeah, it's amazing. I've been to every one he's held, and every year it's amazing. Yeah, so he hosts events that I want to come back to. I don't feel like it's daunting, even though like I said, I had a great time in Florida. I just dread that drive. But his goal settings for your business, it's an hour, and you do stuff. You are excited about getting things done. So yeah, it's amazing. Oh, also, I'm gonna have Kimberly Crow. I hadn't put her on here yet, but she's also gonna talk about event engagement, which I think is amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this share and I'm back. So those are the things that I'm going to deliver to you. That's my, I'm going to deliver XYZ value to you. You're going to have access to people who charge for what they do, and they very well should, who get paid for what they do, which they very well should, because their content is amazing. When I tell you these people are brilliant, they are literally brilliant. Yeah. Okay, the second promise. I ask in return that you take action on what you have learned. Like when you're with Doc Williams and he tells you to do something that's going to help you, it's going to help you. I don't have it on here and I haven't confirmed yet, but I did ask Anthony Chance Move. Literally everything Anthony tells you is what you're going to get. So he tells you to do something, you do it, that's the result you're going to get. It's cause and effect right away. Same thing with Jimmy Newsom, same thing with El Kersey. These people are so brilliant. They ain't got time to lie to you. They ain't got time to make up stuff so you can buy something else later. No, they give it to you right there and then. And you're going to have time for questions and answers. So they can answer your questions. That's value. You're going to want to be around more brilliant people. Okay, so at the end of this event, I will be making an offer. You got to tell them this up front. That way nobody's shocked and surprised. I'm already telling you, I'm going to ask you to join the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group so you can hang out with more brilliant people like this. Okay, so at the end of this event, I will be making an offer where you can turn your maybes into must, turn your interest into a formal commitment with our group of growing event producers. Yes, the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group, all we do is hang out with fellow event producers because all we do is host events. Oh, I was with Liz Caruso yesterday in her event, which is also going on today still, and it's going to be still going on right after this. So look up Liz Caruso in Facebook. You can probably find her on LinkedIn also. She is live streaming through StreamYard to Facebook and LinkedIn. And her event is 3 days. And she's going to be talking about event engagement. So I think the whole 3 days. Like I said, John Chen was there and he's always amazing. Okay, so this is my second page of notes. I'm going to try to get through this before the hour is over with. Let's see. I'm trying to get to my other channels that I am live streaming to, just in case people are trying to reach out to me. Good, I hadn't missed anything. I know I haven't gone through all the channels, and I'm going through them as I can. Okay. Bill Hauser talks about a big domino. So what is the big delivery of the event? When this event is done, you will have learned this, this, and this. You will have implemented this, this, and this. So what can you think about? Oh yeah, this is in your landing page. It's in your landing page because it's the first thing people see, and you want them to have that fear of missing out. So you're going to get to hang out with cool, brilliant people. You're going to get to learn from experts in the field that you're in. You're going to find out how you can level up your virtual event business. And you will implement, hopefully, if you do hang out with Doc Williams, you will have your business plan written out for this year. Well, I'm sorry, 2023. If you hang out with Jimmy Newsom, you will have created your lead magnet. You will know how to reach out to partners. If you hang out with El Kersey, you're going to know what you need to do to create your Roku channel. And oh yeah, with John Chen, you got to hang out with John Chen. He's got a weekly show, and I can't tell you when it is. I want to say it's also on Thursdays, but I am not sure. Please forgive me, John, if that's not the right day. But he talks about event engagement all the time. And you're really going to go in depth with that hour you get to spend with him if you choose him as one of your trainers. Okay, the same with Colleen, the same with all the speakers, because you know what? They're all brilliant. And I'm not going to introduce you to non-brilliant people because that would be lame. Okay, so 3 secrets. 3 methods through which you will convey the value of the big domino. Number 1, a vehicle, always the new opportunity. So the virtual event producers leveling up workshop, it's a new opportunity for you to get introduced to brilliant people in your industry, in your field, in your subject, in your line of work. And if you join the Virtual Summiteers Mastermind group, you're going to keep being introduced to people who are brilliant. Okay, so when you're introduced to brilliant people, you're going to want to be more brilliant. You're going to take on some of the things that they learn. You're going to pick up some of their habits. You're going to share some of your habits. And that just builds us up. Let's see. Internal beliefs. Shatter their internal limitations of why this opportunity won't work for them. And you'll do this with a case study. So hopefully if we can get Anthony Chan-Smooth, he's going to talk to you about the importance of case studies. People you have worked with, people you have helped, people that you have helped put on a virtual event and how it worked out for them. So what were their goals? What did you do before the event started? What did you do to set up the event? What did you do during the event? What did you do after event? And all of that would happen. Okay, external beliefs. I don't have the money. That's a big one. I don't have the money, or I don't have the time. I don't have support right now. Who's gonna watch my kids while I'm doing all of this? Stuff like that. You gotta get rid of those external beliefs. Let's see. Number 1, selling through an event is selling beliefs. This is a further breakdown of the 3 secrets. So number 1 was a vehicle, always a new opportunity. And number 1 here as an example, selling through an event is selling beliefs. This new opportunity will work for you. And this is his example, how to get benefits without pain points. So if you've ever seen my I help statement, it's on my Facebook, it's on my Twitter, it's on my LinkedIn, and they should all be the same. If not, I'm gonna go through and check to make sure. I did change the one on Facebook, so yeah, no, they're not the same. So my I help statement, I help event hosts produce virtual summits without tech overwhelm. No, I'm sorry. I help the virtual, you know what? I'm going to show you. It's so much easier to show you than it is to try to remember what it is. And since I wrote it, I definitely should remember what it is. Okay, so I'm going to my Facebook personal page, and I am going to share my Facebook personal page with you. So share. So this banner also counts as a landing page. This one link should go to wherever that banner is saying. But this is my I help statement. It's in your introduction in Facebook. I help event hosts create virtual summits in 90 days without the stress of tech overwhelm. And this link goes to event producers host engaging and profitable virtual summits. So I do need to change that on Twitter and LinkedIn and everywhere else I am on social. Okay, so that was that example. Oh, he has another example. How to make $1,000 a month using events without the pain and stress of tech overwhelm. I think he actually left that blank, and I put in tech overwhelm because I wanted to use it for my own thing, and I just put that in. Feel free to use it for yours too. Okay, so number two was internal beliefs shatter their internal limitations of why this new opportunity won't work for them. So number two, how to overcome internal limitations. Example, that event space sounds great, but I don't think that I can do it. What are the internal limitations around your offer? Ability, I am not able to do this. Disprove that with case studies. Money, there's no way I can spend this money. Upside math. So the upside math, what they get back. So the upside math is you telling them, you spend this much money, this is how much money you will get back. So if you spend, let's say, I think the event price is like $2,000, but you know what? My birthday is Saturday. And if you leave a comment below this video saying happy birthday, I am going to DM you a code. I'm going to DM you a code where you can get access to the virtual event producers leveling up. So yeah, who doesn't like to be told happy birthday when it's almost time for their birthday? Me. Okay, so leave a comment below this video and say happy birthday, and I will give you a code where you can enter the virtual event producers leveling up workshop. No cost. Okay, so let's see. I said ability and I said money. Example, how to build a 7-figure event module. So that's telling you in your headline of your landing page what they will get. Okay, number 3, external beliefs. There's a recession. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it says it here in my notes. External beliefs. There's a recession coming. I can't do this right now. And your reply would be, tell stories of why a recession is the best time to do this. So in 2020, I was laid off from my job. You know what? I didn't really want to be there anyway, so it worked out. I found Hey Summit. Hey Summit was on AppSumo. I bought it. They offered a boot camp on how to host virtual events. I attended. I hosted my event soon after that in April. So got laid off in what was it? March, I think. And I hosted my event that April. I think that math is right. But the point is, a recession doesn't have to stop you. A recession doesn't have to keep you from moving forward. It's okay to have ambition, because ambition keeps me moving forward. Ambition keeps me from staying stagnant and moving forward. And I want to keep moving forward because I got stuff to do. So that was my notes from David Shand's interview with Bill Hauser. I think that interview is still up. I'm trying to put up my notebook. I think the interview is still up on YouTube. And yeah, anytime, like if you're a fellow researcher, anytime you get to see an event, or anytime you get to what are the shows you like to watch? If they start talking about events, you're going to clip that out, or at least take some good notes. You're going to bookmark all the interviews where people are talking about how they host events. And if you're hosting a show like this, you're going to ask them to be on your show. Why not? Because, like I said, inquiring minds want to know, and you want to be around more brilliant people who are hosting and profiting from creating their own events. Don't let people tell you you can't be on their stage. If you can't be on their stage, so what? You have an opportunity to create your own stage. Don't worry about people, not too many people not looking like you being on stages. Create your own stage and invite whoever you want. I literally created my own stage. You saw my Hey Summit page. I created all the people I wanted. Let's see, you know what? I left some folks out. So I am going to go back to share my screen and back to my Hey Summit page. I'm just going to share that, and then I'm going to go to my Hey Summit dashboard. Yeah, that one. I'm going to go to that one. I left out Eric Reynolds. Eric Reynolds is a genius at using AirMeet. We're going to be using AirMeet. He's going to be talking on all 5 stages, all 5 categories. Here are my categories. I only got 4 up here, but I'm missing event tech. Yeah. So it's pre, during, post event tech. And Eric Reynolds is going to be talking on all of these stages because he does all of these. He has his own event business. He helps you set up your event. He helps you during the event. He helps you after the event, and he has a lot of tech. So, once you get into tech, you kind of get addicted. I know I am. I love no-code automation. So I stopped it before I showed you who I invited to speak again, because when you host your own events, I'm already in categories and trainers, you can literally invite whoever you want. And when I tell you these people are brilliant, they're literally brilliant. Okay. I still have to add people. I still have to add Kimberly Crow. I still have to add Eric Reynolds. I'm still working on Anthony Chan Smooth. So if you guys know Anthony, tell him he should be a part of this event. I've already asked him. He told me you need to think about it, but I'm calling him out live right now because he's brilliant. And I want to be around more brilliant people. And I want you guys to get to know the brilliant people I already know. Okay, so Friday. Let me share this one more time. Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time, I want you to come hang out in AirMeet with Kimberly Crow, because this workshop is going to be amazing. Every time she has spoken with the virtual summiteers once before, and she spoke on how she does event engagement, and she gave us a PDF workbook. And I thought it was amazing. It was like her top 10 tips of creating event engagement. So to be a part of this 10K one-day virtual events workshop with Kimberly, how she created it, it's going to be amazing. So if you can be there with us live, it's best to be in there in AirMeet. This will be live streamed, but we're going to cut you off when it's time to ask our questions. So yeah, you're going to want the link. If you hadn't seen this post and you don't have the link to AirMeet, let me know. I will get it to you. Because yeah, this is going to be amazing. So that's it for now. I'm going to say catch you guys tomorrow in AirMeet. Bye for now.